What's up, VC? This is Drew checking in. Want to see what you guys are up to. I got a big stack of records here. I'm just going to show everybody real quick. Hopefully, get through them quick. It's been about a month since I've done this, so got a nice stack here. Finally, got some decent stuff at Goodwill. I walked into Goodwill, and finally, some decent stuff. I won't say like the best stuff in the world, but pretty cool for Goodwill, I think. Um, Spinning. This way, that way, this way. Priest. Screaming for Vengeance. This is Dexter. Good old Judas Priest classic. Great condition record that I found in a local antique mall here. Love Priest. Nice melodic metal. Really good melody. Rob Halford. And he can really wail. Screaming for Vengeance, literally. Okay, I guess I'll start off with the Goodwill stuff. I walked into Goodwill last week, and it seems like somebody had dropped off their entire, I think it was like a church, their whole Soul collection. So I don't know much about Soul, but I just recognized some of the covers, and I knew some of the names, and I was like, it's got to be worth $1, right? So I went for it. All right, a lot of these just kind of standard stuff. The Platters, Golden Hits, standard kind of Motown-y stuff. Gladys Knight, the Pips. We got Pow here. I don't know what label this one's on Pickwick. But 99 cents. Took a chance on a lot of these. The Manhattans, $1,000,000 to 1. Not too sure again about some of these. Soul Train Gang, Soul. Couldn't pass this up, right? Ray Parker Jr., Ghostbusters. Didn't have this actually. It's mint too. Real mint. Corner cut. But mint Ghostbusters. Some of these soul records, the covers just intrigue me. One Way with Wrap Your Body, kind of a naked person wrapped up in like a, who knows, vinyl coating. It's a promo, gold stamp. Who knows? Then we get into stuff that I kind of recognize. Nina Simone, This is the Nina Simone album that I had never seen before, and I looked it up, and it actually is kind of hard to find. So, kind of cool. Pretty cool, I guess. Sam and Dave. This is cool stuff. I spun this a couple times, and I really dig this. I'm a soul man, right? Everybody knows that one. Pretty cool. Jacket's a little ripped, but 99 cents. It plays good. A lot of these soul ones, the records were a little beat up, but I saw through the beatedness, and I cleaned them all. They play pretty well, with minimal. This is kind of cool. 99 cents. They call me Muddy Waters. In the Shrink. Muddy Waters, Cool, old school blues. It's on the Chess label. So I played that one. It kind of skips in like one little spot. The rest of it's pretty good. I mean, it's for $1. Pass these up. Alright. Another 99 center. It's a 2 LP set. Diana Ross, Supremes, Greatest Hits, Classic, right? Motown. I already had this, but this is, I think mine was a later pressing. This is the original pressing of Stevie Wonder's Intervisions. Like the Tamla label. Yeah. Original pressing, 99 cents. Not something you see every day, I guess. More dollar ones. Couldn't pass these up for $1 in really good shape. Some Frank Sinatra. Don't have any of him, so I have not spun these yet. So we got Cycles here. And we have September of My Years, Frank. There's more kind of weird dollar stuff. Diana Ross with the Temptations. Interesting, I thought, right? Herb Albert. Don't have any of their stuff. They had the Shrink on it. Went for it. Don't know. Then you get into kind of the more cool, I think, the dollar stuff that's kind of cool. I played this. This is cool. This is disco. The Rim Shots. Down to Earth. I spun this the other night. I really like this, and I'm like, okay, I like disco. Apparently, I was really digging it, and it's cool. 70s disco. Then you get into like this, which I thought was really interesting. Saw this in the Goodwill. I was like, this has got to be interesting, right? Sylvia Robinson, is that her name? With Pillow Talk, and that's literally what this album is. It's a bunch of just her kind of whispering, soft singing about sex. So that's all this is, like an hour and a half of that. So recommended though, pretty cool. Again, pretty scratched record, but that actually goes for decent money online. And then like Soul Classic, $1, you know? Let's Stay Together. Al Green, oh man, $1, right? On the high label, original label. Oh man, this one plays fantastic too for $1. I saw this in there, I was like, yes, please. I'll take it for $1. And then like some of these are in estate sale, so I think these are $2 or $3 each. So you got Van Morrison's Wavelength. It's a promo copy, white label. I have not listened to that yet. Love Van Morrison. Not so sure if I love the newer stuff. But, this is kind of struck my eye, right? Godfather. It's a gatefold. It's really cool, actually. It's a triple gatefold, right? Check it out. Wedding scene there. And then just all these pictures. I mean, it's really cool. I think it was like $3, and it's just the mintest of mint. So I spun this a little bit. It's kind of a thing only to spin like if you're about to murder someone or you're at a funeral. I think that's probably not it. But pretty cool that it exists. More 99 centers. Goodwill. Beach Boys, 2 LP set. Every big hit of the Beach Boys is on this, and I didn't really have something like that of the Beach Boys. And this is like a great party record. People come over, throw on some Beach Boys. You know, it's every big song. I had never seen this one. Not a real common one. Later release, 80s, late 80s, 86. So pretty cool. Then like, gosh, this was 99 cents. Steppenwolf's Born to be Wild, self-titled, in the shrink wrap. So cool. I saw this there. I'm flipping through. It was one of those things where there was not much. It wasn't anything else, and this is the only thing I pulled out, and I was like, "Holy crap, that's in there!" And it's frickin' Steppenwolf's self-titled debut. I think debut. Could be wrong. Born to be Wild, man. This is one you don't even see in record stores. I don't, at least. Here, I see all their other albums. They must have sold millions of their other albums, and not this one. I don't know. Just never see it. And then, I think the other day, or maybe yesterday, Queen's Jazz, 99 cents, man. Original embossed cover. No poster, sadly. And the poster's awesome, too, you know. Naked women on bicycles. What's there not to like, you know? But Queen's Jazz, 99 cents. Side 2 skips like in one song, but the rest of it plays really well. So, you know, bicycle. That's just awesome. Okay, then just stuff I bought. Record stores. Marshall Tucker Band. Self-titled. Yeah. This is cool. I love this. Like Southern rock with a little bit of flute action going on. Great stuff. I spun this earlier and I really dug it. I thought it was awesome. Okay. How about some ACDC? I found these at the Antique Mall actually. And his stuff's always in really good shape, so when I see stuff I snatch it up. Let There Be Rock, didn't have it. Nice pickup. For those about to rock, we salute you. ACDC. 2 ACDCs I did not have added to the collection. This is really cool record I don't see very often. I don't see much of their stuff at all, so this is an antique store. I think I have like $8 on it. Just sitting by with a bunch of the complete discography of Barbra Streisand and all that bull crap. This was just sitting in the middle of it. Thin Lizzy's Jailbreak. I mean, I think this is a later issue, I want to say, but because I think maybe the original had something going on here. But this thing is mint, and it was like $8. So super happy to see that on the Mercury label. So not the sexiest label, but man, this is a cool record. Oh, Thin Lizzy, man. I never see their stuff ever here. Seen their live record like once in a while. Never seen this one before, so I saw it, and I was like, gotta buy it, right? This is another one I've never seen in the wild, and I saw it and I bought it. Kiss. Oh man, self-titled Kiss. This is in really nice shape too, which, you know, Kiss stuff, I don't know about you guys, I think as a band, the most beat up records per capita, just beat to shit every time I see Kiss. And this is really, really nice, but you'll see a little corner cut there, but I just couldn't say no. The record's like mint. It was like $6. I don't know why they were so cheap, but Kiss. Adding some Kiss to the collection. More Queen. News of the World. One of my favorite record covers of all time, I would say. Love this sci-fi kind of. And just look at that, man. Super cool, gatefold. This is an original copy. I know they're reissuing this right now on Amazon. It's like $8. If you don't have this, go get it. Classic Queen. Some big ones on here, but gotta have the original if you're a hunter, I guess. I thought I had to have the original. I was happy I saw this in decent condition. This is a record that I rarely see in good shape. So, News of the World, nice. Had to get these two. These have been sitting on the shelf in my local record store for a little while, and I kind of was on the fence. They're both mint. And I have Boston's first debut album, their debut album, which is incredible, one of the best debuts of all time. So these two have been sitting next to each other for a little while, and it's Boston's second album, which I don't even know what it's called, Going Back, and the third album, which is Third Stage. And these are both just absolutely mint, probably for the same collection. It took a lot of time between albums, between 78 and 86, you know, it was like 6 years. Is that right? Yeah, in between the second and third record. But these guys, you know, the guy was a guitar genius and lead singer guy, I forget his name. Man, he wail. So this is cool stuff, kind of essential. I think you need to own their first 3 albums probably. I really dig them. Okay. Some childhood, some youth that I went to a website called innerpunk.com. I don't know if you guys know about this place. I used to shop there when I was a teenager and got my punk rock fix from them. And they have a lot of records and they're cheap. So if any of you are into pop punk, punk rock, emotional rock stage, you know, Interpunk's a great place to go back and relive those memories, get some vinyl. For instance, this album, pop punk classic, in my opinion, Save the Day, Stay What You Are. This is kind of just a classic, like I said, in the pop punk in the early 2000s. And this is on white vinyl. I think it was like $13 on Interpunk. So if you're a fan, you know, go get it. It's like a white swirl. Hard to tell, but pretty cool for those who like colored and who like this band. It's not for everybody, but it's kind of cool. And then Green Day. This is Warning. This is on orange vinyl. I think they only made like 300 of these just for Interpunk. So it's a really nice shade of orange too. Look at that. Beautiful orange. Green Day's Warning. Probably their most forgotten album. But in my opinion, kind of underrated. There's some really good songs on here. Everybody knows the Single Minority, but then there's, you know, Macy's Day Parade. There's some good slower ones on here. And Church on Sunday is kind of a nice pop punky upbeat thing. Blood, Sex, and Booze, another good one. So that's a cool record, you know, cheap. And then you got some sad bastard music. It's Owen. I think his name's like Mike Kinsella. At Home with Owen. It's a really slow, acoustic, slow tempo stuff. But it's really nice. Like, it's good chillin' music if you're feeling like a sad bastard. Okay, more you stuff. Journey's Escape. Got it at my antique store guy. Journey's Escape. Had to have this, right? Don't Stop Believing on there, Open Arms on there. This is cool. Uh, garage sale guy had like, oh gosh, he had estate sale. He had probably 2,000 records and another 1,045s. I went through probably 80% of them, and nothing. Bunch of country crap that I see all the time here. I mean, country's great, but this stuff, same old Glenn Campbell, same, Ray Conniff, whatever, Johnny Mathis. And then in the stack is this, Talking Heads 77 with this interesting promo like sticker thing. It says, provided with the hope that you will use this for your in-store play. So I spun this the other day. It was awesome. I don't have much Talking Heads either. Becoming hard to find, I think. And they're expensive usually when you see them. $3 for that. So classic record that I think you need, right? Sly, Stand. Sly and the Family Stone, a great 60s record. Funk rock, kind of melding genres. This is a great party record. Want to get a party started? Put on some Sly. This is awesome. One of my, for the money, I think, it was like $2.99 for this. It's Joe Cocker's With a Little Help from My Friends. And my gosh, this is awesome. I just love this. I mean, I think this is the version of With a Little Help from My Friends that my generation probably knows better than the Beatles version because of the show The Wonder Years. It was played in the intro, and man, putting this back on brought up some memories. And I don't see this very often. It is great, man. What a voice. Joe Cocker. Local Nashville band, real popular like in the 70s. Barefoot Jerry's, kind of Americana, country rock type stuff. 2 LP set. Really cool. $3. What else did I get? Okay, new record. Bought on Amazon. Going to see her show at the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee next week. Ingrid Michaelson. So her record just lights out. I like a couple of her earlier records. It's kind of a folksy, piano-y, soft rock kind of lady. In the vein of, gosh, Carole King-ish, but more like indie alternative. But this is a red vinyl, which was kind of cool, She did a nice job with this package. I commend you artists who put together nice packages for not that much money. This was, well, I say not that much money. This was $20, but it's, in the new record realm, that's not crazy. And why I think it's a good deal is because it's red vinyl, which is kind of cool, I guess, for us vinyl suckers. And it's 2 LPs, so technically you're paying $10 an LP. And it's got this nice gatefold with the lyrics. Digital download. I mean, it's just kind of a nice package. Really thick, looks nice on your shelf for $20. It's cool, I spent $20 on single records that are very cheaply made, and they did this one right. Cheers to you, Ingrid and her team. Next one, trying to get through these quicker. Guess Who? Wheatfield Soul. There's some weird songs on here, but you got, These Eyes opens the record. It's pretty cool. Spun it last night. Not my favorite, but kind of cool. This I saw and I had never seen before, and it's strange and cheap at my record store. I don't know why it was so cheap because I had never seen it. It's Ram Jam. Frickin' Ram Jam. Black Betty, right? Black Betty. So, on the Epic label, I recognize that. You guys associate certain labels with certain bands. For me, this label, Epic, Boston, is all I think about. I don't know. Certain labels. Obviously like Columbia, Bob Dylan. Trying to think of another one. Apple label, Beatles, Badfinger. Those are kind of the two that come to mind. I don't know. Just kind of do that. Fantasy label, Creedence. Speaking of that, Creedence with Willie and the Po' Boys. This is one I did not have. Creedence is one of those bands, again, that's just hard to find their stuff in really good shape, and when it is, it's expensive around here usually. And this is nice. And this is, I believe, a Canadian copy. See that label? A little different than the Blue Fantasy label. It says manufactured by Fabrique de Dessert. It's like some French-Canadian thing. Something of Canada, Victoria Park Avenue, Ontario. So Canadian press. It was like $8. I don't know if they missed that or what. But it's in pretty nice, really nice shape for a Creedence record. The record's excellent. Been cleaning all my records lately. I recommend a solution of 3 parts water, 1 part alcohol. It's been working wonders for me. I use like this paint scrubber thing. 1 second. Boom. You know, like the paint roller guys? This guy? You attach paint rollers. I spray the record with my little thing here. My alcohol water solution, distilled water, not tap water, distilled water. And you know, the alcohol you get like Rite Aid, that kind of stuff, rubbing alcohol. And just kind of do a little circle with your spray, and then go around with this guy because it gets in all the grooves, kind of nice, and it's gentle. And then just wipe it clean. Make sure you have like a microfiber cloth that is lint free, and it'll dry right up. Set it on a rack or something to dry, and it just works wonders. I've cleaned all these 99-cent records. They all play really nice now because of that. So I recommend doing it. Clean everything. There's 2 records left. Sorry. Carly Simon's No Secrets. Love this record. Very much in the vein of like Carole King, a 70s singer-songwriter. Love this record because great cover. Thank you for your gift, Carly. Sorry. And then finally, last one, then I'll get out of here. At the record store, flipping through, you know, and I see this on the shelf, and I'm like, whoa, that shouldn't be with the regular records. Usually this is a wall record all day, right? And it's Skinner's Street Survivors with the flame cover, and it's sitting there, and it's just pretty mint, except for this little nicks. But it's really nice and mint, and the record is mint. And then there's a little note up here that says cracked. And I go, frowny face, sad. So then I took it out, and the crack is probably, I would say, maybe ½ an inch long, really small. And it's on the first track on the first side. You know, I guess it's on the second side too. But I don't know if it's going to affect the play. I've not played it yet. I'm going to play it. Probably will, but it's probably, you know, the first minute and a half of the first song on both sides. So just for the cover, it was $5. So just for the cover, you know, I would gladly pay $5. I can find a better copy and replace it if I have to. So really happy that I got this finally. You know, this is kind of one of those that everybody has to have. I mean, well, according to some people, but it's kind of one of those, you know, got to be in the collection. The flame cover, I mean, very cool. Skinner. Not my favorite Skinner record, but great story behind it and a cool cover. And with that, that is it. Record stopped playing. Just wanted to do a quick one, and it ended up being 23 minutes. Sorry, folks. Hopefully I'll start doing this more often so that it won't be as long. But I hope you guys are having a good night. And happy digging out there, everybody. Cheers, guys. Good night.